Alright folks, I'm going to show you how to make a graph with Google Sheets, and the reason why I'm choosing Google Sheets is not because it's the best tool to use to make a graph. In fact, I think it's one of the worst, but it is available to everybody, and it's in your Google thing, so it works all the time. Now, you can get here from your email. If you click on the little waffle thingy up here, or the series of 9 dots arranged in a 3x3 grid. You can click on that and choose Sheets, and it'll drop you here in Google Sheets. Once you get here, just click blank, start a new spreadsheet. And for the purpose of that particular lab that I'm showing you initially here, that lab was doing like normal force as the independent variable, and force of friction, like kinetic friction, static friction. I think we did kinetic friction first, so I'll do that. And I can even go in here and put some new units here for newtons or something if I wanted to. Not necessary. Anyways, let's just say that we had something like this. So 10. I'll do this. I'll do 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. I'm making up some data. You're going to collect yours in the simulation, but and then we'll take this. And this is nice, perfect data. Your data may not be this perfect because hopefully you're not making it up. Alright, so once I do that, I've got a data set here, and I want to graph it. And most of the time when you graph stuff for a science class, the place you want to go is to the scatter plot, at least for chemistry and physics, to show trends and stuff like that. So I'm going to choose Insert, and I'm going to choose Chart, and wait a second, and it actually picked up for me to do a scatter plot, which I like that. So that is just fine. Now, a couple of things I'm going to modify here. I like to make it scale from 0, so I'm going to do that, and that'll make it scale from 0 now. And a couple other things I can do here. If I click on one of the graph points, oh dear goodness, that. Okay, so you can add a trend line. And I put that trend line on there, and that's great. And I can get it to show me an r-squared value or whatever, and this one's perfect. It's 1. The closer your r-squared value is to 1, the better your correlation is. Now let's say that I had some variation here, something like that. Let me see how much it'll take to get it. Yeah, so you see my r-squared value goes down as that gets off of the perfection for the data there. But anyways, let me see. So I want to get back in and edit this the settings, because I still don't have my equation for the trend line yet. So I think I right clicked on it, and I think I need to go into maybe series. No. Well, maybe it is series. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, so I've got that pulled back up, and I'm here at the trend line thing, and then I need to figure out how to get, oh, that's it. Okay, so the label, what I want to use here is change the label from custom or none to use equation. And once I do that, it's still showing me that r-squared value. You don't have to do that, but it's giving me the trend line for the equation. That is, it doesn't show the y equals, but it's y equals 0.202 times x plus negative 0.4. And back when I had a perfect data set here, Watch how that changes as I put this back. Okay, so that simplifies it down to 0.2x plus 0. And, you know, there's your slope, there's your intercept. That's the m, that's the b. So if you're trying to get the y equals mx plus b format from this, that's how you do it. And remember, to get into that thing again, you're right-clicking and series, and that'll take you in here to this thing where you can do your setup and customize your data for your chart. Alright, so I hope you found that helpful for how to use this to graph. And by the way, you can change, all this stuff. You can change the title or whatever if you want to as well. So there you go. Hope you found that helpful, and let me know if you have any questions.